Hello everyone, it's your girl UOMA Beauty 87 here, aka Grace, and today and every day, God is dope. But this is the black owned brand in Atlanta, and it's called, well, God is dope. They just came out with some shoes this week. They emailed me about it. I think it was this morning. They will send you so many text messages and emails about everything coming out, and every 15 minutes they got a collection coming out. But you know, I'm glad their collections always sell out, and I'm glad they send out a positive message that God is dope. But I figured I'd shout out a black owned brand, and I've been using black owned brands throughout the month. If you all haven't noticed, at least I think I have. The problem is, since I pre-record, I don't know. But let me tell you what we actually talking about right now, because as usual, I'm talking about 5 other different things that ain't got nothing to do with what's going on here. So we're going to do the battle of thread that I talked about, because I feel like these foundations are really similar. So I want to see if this is just as good a dupe for the Rare Beauty one as I think it is, because on first application, that's what it made me think of. They're the same type of consistency. They give the same type of coverage, in my opinion, that natural your skin, but better look. So I'm feeling like we're going to have a good dupe here. So we're going to try both these out. Now, I don't have a concealer to match, so I'm just going to use the Kosas Brightening Concealer against the Rare Beauty Concealer. And we are going to try out the Kosas, what is this? Cloud Set Baking Setting and Smoothing Powder. So I'm going to use this like as a dusting powder on top of all my makeup when we get done. So I'm going to try to use a light amount of setting powder just so we can see what's going on with it. I'm using Patrick Star one size setting powder. I got a little sample from Sephora when I ordered this powder, as a matter of fact. So we're going to do all of that today. So let's get started. I primed and pre-concealed my face off camera because, as you all know, since both foundations are the same and they're supposed to be your skin but better, you're not going to get like a whole lot of coverage. So in true tradition, I'm going to put the drugstore one on this side, and then I'll put the high-end one on this side. So Rare Beauty is going to go over here, and Catrice is going to go on this side. So y'all, I did not film anything yesterday. I'm so disappointed in myself. But I didn't get to go to bed like all day. Usually I'll be at home, then I'll take a nap, then I'll come over here at like the afternoon, and then I'll go ahead and film some stuff or whatever. Or I'll just take Instagram pictures and I'll take a nap, and then I'll get up and come to my grandmother's house later on in the day. But like, I had to go get my hair done, if you can't tell. I got new bundles put in. I got my Hair So Fab hair put back in again to try it out again, and so far I'm not liking it. Just like I didn't like it the first time. So just random side note. But yeah, so that's what I did. I had to go grocery shopping more, so I literally had to get off work, go buy all the groceries that my mom needed for our house, buy some groceries to bring over here with me for the weekend, because I couldn't remember what I had over here, because it's been snowing so much. I wanted to make sure I had enough for me as well, make sure they had enough. So then I went and did that. Then by the time I got done doing all that, I had to rush home, take a shower, and I was actually late to my appointment, and I'm a person who likes to be late, so I was kind of irritated about that. And then it takes forever to get the hair sewn in, so I got there at like 9:30, and then I what do you call it, I didn't get my hair done until like 4 o'clock. My mom and my grandma were supposed to go get their COVID shots, but my mom had to use my car, so she didn't get a chance to go, so she rescheduled for her and my grandma to go get them at 9 o'clock next Friday. But I had told her a couple of weeks ago that I'm gonna use the Jaclyn Hill brush for this side. When I, matter of fact, I'll use the ColourPop brush for this side, and I'll use the Jaclyn Hill brush for the Rare Beauty side. But anyway, I had told her like a couple weeks ago, because I was trying to get it done like at the beginning of February, but I had to get it done toward the middle, because I'm like, well, basically the end, because like next time I get paid, it'll be March, and I wanted to get it like done because I have something I'm going to with Mr. GQ in March, so I wanted to have the hair like already put in and handled, and had already spent that money, because I'm gonna have to spend money on what it is we're going to do in March. So I was like, I gotta, look how nice my face looks though. Like, look at the coverage on that. It looks really nice. As long as I spot conceal underneath, I feel like this is a good foundation for me. If I don't spot conceal underneath, I feel like I have to use like 2 to 3 pumps, and it's like, then is it really that natural anymore? I mean, it still does look pretty natural, but it's just like, I feel like it looks a little bit of more cakey natural than just a plain natural. Anyway, I'm really liking the way the side of my face look. Okay, y'all. But yeah, so I'm gonna sponge it in a little bit. But so I got there, and then I had to pack. When I got home, I had to pack all my stuff and get it together. And I meant to bring the Luminous foundation from, Luminous Matte from Huda, and then the Marc Jacobs to use that concealer again over the weekend. Since I haven't actually used it by itself, I literally only used it in the battle of the video you all saw last weekend. But since I had to rush out and leave, and I had put it to the side because I was supposed to wear Monday to do eye looks, but I ended up having to do a whole nother situation Monday, so I didn't get to do that either. So Monday, my mom told me we had to return the cable box, and she had already given me wrong dates, so we were already like 3 days behind. So I ended up having to go out in like that snowstorm I knew that had started, and take the cable, take the internet modem back, and then you're supposed to take the cable thing back to the AT&T store and do that whole thing. So I'm just over here like, ugh. So I had to rush out and go do all that, because as we all know, all these kids have to do e-learning. So I had to rush and do that, so that way my son could have his e-learning stuff that he needed, because obviously you need the internet to run the Google Chrome laptop. He used the laptop from the school. He had his own laptop, but he ended up messing that up, and his dad didn't give him another one, because I guess he was like, you know, you messed it up, oh well. So he has to use the school laptop for everything now. But I'm glad I went to school and picked up the laptop, because now constantly a lot of kids at his school are like getting COVID. I'm noticing, because like I feel like every few weeks I get an email about some kid having COVID at his school. So I'm like so glad I made the decision to let him stay at home. Let's go ahead and use the Jacqueline brush now. The only thing I don't like about the Rare Beauty side is it's like it's not a guaranteed pump, so it's like you just have to guess on coverage every single time. Like with this Catrice one, I know like I can use one pump and it's gonna be fine. But like with the Rare Beauty one, it's like I have to just randomly swipe stuff on my face, and if I have to dip back in and swipe again, it's like I don't know how much I used each time. So each time I just have to guess on the amount of swipe. And see, I feel like both sides of my face look pretty similar. I feel like this side looks a little more neutral than this side, and I feel like this one gives a little bit more coverage automatically. But otherwise, I feel like they both look pretty similar. But let me know down below, which one do you all think looks similar? I'm feeling like which one you like better? I feel like they look pretty similar. I feel like the what is it? The Rare Beauty one gives me a little more like dewy natural looking skin, and I feel like this one is a little more natural finish, and this is a little more like natural like satin finish instead of just a plain natural finish. But otherwise, I don't really see a difference. So let's go ahead and put on these concealers. I'm going to start with the co-sauce on this side. But yeah, so y'all, my week was long. I had to go to the FedEx store, drop the thing off. Then I had to go to 2 different Walmarts, because we had a modem at home. And I'm sorry, we had a router at home. We didn't have a modem at home. So they wouldn't accept the modem we had. Now, mind you, we had been with them for years using that same modem, but I guess they were mad that she had canceled. So when she went back, I had to go to the store and buy another modem. So I had to spend $100, and I ended up spending like $100, y'all, because I had to go buy a new router, because the router didn't want to hook up to the new modem we had bought, and Netgear had the nerve to think somebody was going to pay them $200 like fix it. I'm like, I can go buy a new one for $30 at Walmart. Like, why am I paying you $50 for like 3 months of like servicing to fix this problem? I'm like, I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry you've lost your mind. I hope you find it, and I hope someone is okay with, you know, paying me that, but it's not going to be me. I literally got off the phone with the dude, went and bought one, set the thing up, called Comcast back to make sure that everything, that I could have everything running properly. It did just that, and then I went on my day. But I'm like, I was mad that I wasted an hour on the phone with him when I could have like just went to the store and got that like fixed. So I was feeling some type of way about that, y'all. But otherwise, you know, I was fine. Let's go ahead and blend both these out. Now, so that was my Monday dragging into Tuesday, because, you know, couldn't just settle this in one day. Tuesday is the day I had to go return the thing to the FedEx office. Then it gets better, because they haven't been delivering the mail recently. And when they finally did deliver some mail, it's like some mail from January. So I'm like, I can't use these coupons because it said it expired January 31st. And it's like after Valentine's Day when you're bringing me this mail. So it's been just a whole total hot mess here where I live. Good thing about this one, it has 2 sides. So I'm going to use this side for the co-sauce side, and then I'll just flip it over to the clean side and we'll do the Rare Beauty. But I'm like, yeah, so I noticed the co-sauce concealer is a little bit lighter than the Rare Beauty one. So just something to point out. And remember, the co-sauce one has, what do you call it? It has skincare properties in it. I think it's supposed to be like an eye cream in addition to that. And I forgot to put an eye cream on today, so that worked. Wait, no, I have on an eye serum, excuse me, from, what is it? Beacon 1802. I bought, like, the texturing moisturizer I told you, not the probiotic moisturizer I told y'all about I use in my Best of Skincare 2020 that's been helping me with my skin a lot. So they had it on sale during 21 Days of Beauty, so I bought 2 of those. And like when you buy a certain amount, you know how they give you extra things, so they gave me extra things, so that's how I ended up with that. So this is what our face is looking like. Okay, make sure y'all still filming. I need to conceal again, and then I will go off camera and like set the rest of it, and then we'll come back and deal with the coleslaw powder, because that's something I'm definitely excited about. But let me go ahead and highlight the rest of it here. But y'all, my week was just crazy. Like I didn't go to work. Like I haven't been to work like the last 2 Mondays in a row. It looks like it's gonna be a third Monday, because I heard it's supposed to be like a snowstorm Sunday that moves into Monday. So I'm like, I'm not going anywhere today. I already have food in the freezer, so I'm going to be eating the food that's already in the freezer. I hope there's some cornmeal here, because I was thinking about frying some fish. And I always keep canned vegetables and like bags of rice and stuff in case of emergency. Now I don't have any potatoes, but I don't really care about that. Like I can just make do with the huge bag of rice I have. So I'm like, okay, sounds good to me. So that's what I plan on doing this weekend. So we'll take the clothes outside. I've been down in time. What? Are any of y'all in Texas? Like how, I'm hoping things are getting better down there, because I heard some horror stories. Okay, y'all, so I've returned. I figured I'd like do my little part, do a little Black History moment real quick. So when I'm Black History moment, I use a black on brand really quick. I did use one underneath my eyes as well. Y'all know I've been obsessed with this Prime Beauty powder. I was thinking about doing like current favorites every couple of months. I don't know how y'all feel about it though, because normally when I do them, people don't really watch them. But the last time I did one, y'all actually seem to be interested, which I was kind of surprised by, because you usually aren't. But anyway, I'm going to use Tammy's palette with Revolution. I love her little IG tutorials like that are a quick minute. I'm starting off with the contour powder, and this stuff is really pigmented, so I literally tapped into it and you can still see it. Like it is quite pigmented, so I'm just kind of like trying to move it out a little bit, but not pick up too much like I did in my Battle of the video, because honey, my face was looking a muddy mess because I had picked up way too much of that powder. But that was, I think, only my second time using it, and the first time I used it, I didn't use the contour powder because as a general rule I don't contour. So get the bronzer on top of it. This is what I love. I love me a good bronze moment, y'all. And this is reference number 4. No, it's 5, excuse me. And that's the one people usually use for bronzer in the small set. I do have the 22, that's the big one, but I kept both my 22s at home because I had the Jaclyn Hill one. That's a really good dupe for that brush. So I just bought the Jaclyn ones over here. I think I have 2 Jaclyn Hill ones. Because when the sale went, when the set went 50% off, I'm not going to front, I did buy one just because I do like Jaclyn's brush collection with Morphe. I feel like that was like the best part of the collection, because and the first palette, like the second palette in the vault, like no, just hell no, no. Say no to all that. But you know, I will give credit where credit's due. I do like her first palette, even though it is a bunch of boring shades with like 4 pops of color in it. Her second one, the colors look nice, but I don't appreciate being lied to about the formula, which is why I never did a review on it. It's like she's one of those people I always try to give a chance to like fix her problem, and she just keeps making the same fucking mistake. I'm gonna take it down here as well. Ooh, y'all, yeah, I'm looking muddy. That's why I never like the contour, because I feel like whenever I do it, my face always ends up looking muddy. And that's not a vibe, and that's not cute. So let me put this blush on in Tropical Queen. Oh god, I pat way too much on. About to pat it off, y'all. I'd about to be looking real crazy up in here, Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a 3 looks 1 palette video today, and then do a whole bunch of random eye looks, and then Sunday I'm gonna pick back up on my ColourPop like eye looks, since Neon MUA said the whole month of February, and February is almost over, so I figure I should just ride out the rest of the month. We just ride it out and do that. But I don't own as many ColourPop palettes as I thought I had. I don't have a problem decluttering, I guess because it's so inexpensive. And I have a lot of color stories that are similar, and they make a lot of the same similar color stories. I feel like that's why I don't own a lot of them. Now we're going to take, what is it? Paradise Glow, which is the highlighter. And just get the highlighter. Like, this is a gorgeous face palette. If you don't have it, I don't know why not. Revolution just had like I think a 50% off sale on face palettes. Not to mention this is at Ulta Beauty, so you could definitely pick it up. Now, I'm not big on gold highlighters. We all know that, so it's not like the highlight isn't that exciting to me, but I don't know, I prefer more like peachy gold highlighters, like what is the Marc Jacobs Glitty highlight. Like, that's my type of gold highlight because it has like that peach undertone to it that I really like. Or like Dreamsicle from Becca. Like, those are just the highlights I prefer. But I mean, like, this is a nice highlight. It's giving you a nice glow from within. It's not showing off a whole bunch of texture because since Tammy has acne like I do, she knows the struggle of, you know, you already having texture skin because of the acne, and then you don't need that type of negativity in your life. Okay, let me go ahead and spray my face. I'm using Hangover. This is just one of the things I'm trying to use up. Remember, I showed you all in the setting spray and like setting powder video that I'm trying to use up certain things. So this is one of the things. I had to hold the palette like over here because I didn't want it to get sprayed on. But I'm thinking the face looks really nice. Both these foundations look extremely nice. And I'm praying we have a good makeup day today. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to go anywhere. I don't know. I'm going to try to at least just go to the jewel down the street just so y'all can get some in-store wear. Y'all know how I am about outdoor wear. Like, realistically, quarantine is not going to be forever. And if you still have to go to work every day and you're allowed to wear makeup, like, you want to know how it's actually going to work in the real world. I'm just taking Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush powder in dark. I got a sample from, well, I got I think it was a $25 purchase sample of it, so that's the one I leave here in my grandmother's house because of course I have the full size. I still need to get the shade in dark, and now I'm really tempted to get the shade that they have in dark just because I want to compare it to this Kosas powder and see if they're going to be the same thing, because as you all know, Charlotte's expensive. Hers is like, what is it, $45 or dollars, and this one was only $34 if I remember. So if this is going to be the same as that one, I'm definitely going to be interested. So I'm going to probably order it from Sephora in the near future, and then we can compare both of them and see if the Kosas one is just as good as that one, and at less of the price. Even though you can buy Charlotte Tilbury at Net-a-Porter, that's where I'd buy mine because it is cheaper. This is what the color looks like. I have Velvety Cloud set. I think there's like 6 of these. I left my phone over there, so I can't tell you for sure, but I'll tell you like at the end of the video because I'll probably try to bring my phone over here then. But y'all saw I did underneath my eyes. Now I'm taking this, tap off some, and then we just gonna start seeing if it smooths out our skin like it claims it. I'm lightly doing it over my blush because I don't want my blush to be I feel like it's blurring more on this side with the Catrice foundation than it is on the Rare Beauty side, as weird as that is. Like, I don't know, but like instantly when I put it on this side, I felt like this part of my face looked quite a bit more blurred than on this part of my face. I don't know if I'm just, you know, confused by this giant bump that decided to appear, but this side definitely looks blurred. This one, like a little round in this area, but I would definitely say it did something there. It looks really nice. And we're going to compare this to Charlotte as soon as I get my hands on it, because I want to know if it's going to do the same thing. I don't remember if Charlotte's powder is supposed to do that, but this is a bake setting and smoothing powder, and I definitely feel like I saw some smoothing in it. So, I don't know what time it is because, again, the phone is over there, but I'm pretty sure it's close to like 7 o'clock, 6:30, 7 o'clock. When I looked at my computer a little while ago before I started doing my face, it was like 5:30. So I want to say it's like 6 o'clock right now, y'all. It's super early, but this is what our face is looking like. I'm going to go film this tutorial, this 3 looks 1 palette situation, and then I will talk to you all a little bit later on tonight. So, see you later. Okay, y'all, I don't normally do check-ins, but I'm about to go outside, so I figured we could do a check-in on this powder at least. Along with, you know, the foundation and whatnot. It is $4.59. I put this on at 6:47 is when I got done filming the video with you all. So I was right about 6:30, 7 o'clock was the time frame I told you all I had put it on, and I was correct. But anyway, so we're gonna blot the face real quick, and we're gonna powder. But so far, I feel like it looks pretty nice. Let me know what you all think. I think I'm looking awfully nice there. Let me grab a palette. Hold on, so I can see how we're gonna do this. I don't feel like I truly need to blot. This is the Single Shadow Sunday eye look, by the way. So if you're curious what's going on in my eyes, this is your Single Shadow Sunday look. I don't feel like I really need to blot though, other than my nose. But y'all know I always need to blot my nose. So what's new with that? Nothing. This is what I'm looking like. I feel like you can see my pores more on this side than you can on this side. And to me, this side just looks a little bit smoother. But that's just me. Anyway, let's put on our Kosas Velvety Powder once more. A Velvety Cloud Set, since the name of the shade is velvety. Tap it off. Hopefully they remove some of the glitter particles off this cheek, because I feel like they've been stuck there all day long. And not from the highlighter, because I don't feel like the highlighter is glittery. Since I have only been going in and outside to take Instagram pictures, I feel like it didn't make too much of a difference. But, you know, let me know what you think down below. I'm feeling both the sides of the face just fine. I just feel like the Catrice drugstore one just looks a little bit more smoother to me, especially in the pore area. And mind you, I exfoliated my pores with a mask earlier this morning before I started this video to make sure they were clean and clog free. So, you know, I think it's interesting that the drugstore side, in my opinion, is winning so far, since it's only $11 and this one is like, if I remember correctly, isn't the Rare Beauty one like 30 or something? I'll try to remember to link the video above, because I compared this to another foundation as well, but I feel like it's definitely closer to the Catrice one than the one I compared it to. Anyway, I gotta go handle some business, so I will check in with you all later on tonight after I've eaten dinner and, you know, done some other stuff. I want to watch the Wiz tonight because I brought my DVD collection with me here to my grandmother's house, and that's one of the DVDs I have, so I'll probably do that, and then I'll probably check in with you all after that's over. So I'll see you later. Okay, y'all, so I've returned. If you didn't know, this is your Single Shadow Sunday. I look like I got going on, but I just came back from going out with Mr. GQ and eating some dinner, so I figured I'd go ahead and wrap this video up because I'm getting sleepy, even though it's only like 6:30. But y'all gotta remember, I told y'all I gotta be like 4:30 or 5 o'clock in the morning, so I'm tired. Let's check out my face and see how it's looking. I did do a touch up. Oh god, I got chocolate on my lips. I just ate cake, my bad. So I did do a update a little while ago, like right before I'm filming this part. I filmed another part. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in or not, which is why I'm telling you. And I blotted, and this is all that came off. And then I went ahead and added some more of the velvety powder because I didn't know how much longer I was gonna be doing this. I planned on filming some Instagram videos, but then I got tired and I didn't want to really do too much of anything. So that's where we are now. But I feel like, I hate to say it, but I actually like, I mean, not hate to say it, but I'm shocked to say it, but I like the Catrice side way better than I like the Rare Beauty one. So I actually think the Catrice one is better because I feel like I can definitely see my pores are clogged up in here, and I just feel like the Catrice side looks smoother. But in all fairness, I think I might use a little bit more product over here, but because there's not a pump, I don't know. It has a little doe foot, so it's like I just had to randomly swipe on and hope it was okay. I don't know. With the Catrice one, I know I did one pump, so I don't know, but I am thoroughly impressed. And the Catrice one, as you all know, is $11. I'll remember to try to link that video up here again because I shot a video comparing it, but you all didn't really, I guess, care too much or whatever. I don't know. But it's a great foundation. As you can see, I feel like this side just looks so much smoother than this side, and I'm loving it. And I'm loving the powder as well. Where's this Kosas powder? Definitely here for it, and I'm definitely going to try to compare it against the Charlotte Tilbury one in the future and see how that goes. I kind of want to do it against the Pat McGrath one too, but I feel like it wouldn't be fair because that one's not the same tone, and the Pat McGrath one's much lighter just for you to put underneath your under eye. So I'm gonna just stick to the Charlotte Tilbury one because I know they'll at least be the same color, which I feel like will be a little bit fairer. But anyway, those are my thoughts on these products. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.